contains vulgar language and triggering content. It is intended for a mature audience. Let me say that again. It is intended for a mature audience. Everyone else can go fuck themselves, so honk your nose clowns from far and wide, because we're bunkering down with your hosts Sarge Mayhem and Cable. So sit back, relax, give us a squeeze, and enjoy the show.
Cool.
Alright.
Cool.
Alright.
If I mess up, my dad's gonna beat me. Not my real dad.
Get up, Mom.
I got bruises. Alright. I can't run away. He'll find me.
Not my real dad.
Not my real dad. Dad? Dad? No.
Still ain't come back with them cigarettes and milk.
can't win them all. Like, fuck. Alright, well, it was a good run.
It's a
good run. Alright,
good
cool.
try. Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, look up Keyboard Kid. Old ass YouTube video. What was it? Derek Comedy.
Derek Comedy, yeah.
That's the guy. Watch that. It's fucking ridiculous,
Definitely.
but funny. It's hilarious. Alright, so welcome to Bunker Down. I'm Sarge Mayhem.
Cable.
It's nice to have you guys back, but we're going to go ahead and do pin check. Where's the pen?
Fucking everywhere. I got a pin in my crack. Hang on.
Oh, I got... Yeah.
Oh, smell that one.
I think last time I said stop doing this shit. Yeah, I just did it again. Nonetheless,
Here we are.
Go ahead and give us that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. So we got 2 of y'all on here, so at least 2 of y'all figured that out. Appreciate you. Thank you to the rest of you. What the fuck you waiting for?
Come on.
Come on. Let's do this. All right, so...
While we're on the topic of hitting women.
We're
Get up, Mom.
we might actually get to that later.
Aw. I thought it was a great lead.
No, we are actually.
I thought that was a great lead.
That's okay, fair enough. So get up, Mom. Apparently, the whole song's about a kid that fucking his mom and him and everybody gets beaten and everything, and dad's a fucking shitbag or stepdad or
Stepdad's a shitbag.
Stepdad's a shitbag, and basically, like, you hear this whole little skit where he's like,
at a talent show.
yeah, he's at a talent show.
And he's got all these sounds recorded
on
his keyboard.
So he'll play the beat and he's like, cool, alright, cool. If I mess up, my dad's gonna beat me. Then he looks around.
Waits for the clap.
Cool, alright. So, like, that's the whole thing behind it, but you hear this little skit when they're at dinner and shit like that. And that part's funny as hell.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna give it away. You gotta
Check
go
it out.
watch it. Yeah, Derek Comedy. Check it out.
Keyboard Kid.
All right, so we're running into get up, Mom. So women hitting men.
Yes.
Okay. I know this is a touchy subject.
No pun intended.
All right, no punchline there.
No punchline on that
Oh, fuck. All right, so...
one. There go the comments.
oh, yeah, let's see what happens with that one.
Right.
All right, women hitting men.
Women hitting men. Yes.
The whole... I basically watched...
Women's privilege.
Yeah, this is the women's privilege. I watched a video. Basically, they were talking about this, and the way he said it was funny. Or funny and true, but he was like, if basically they hit you and you hit them back, they get upset, when in reality all they got was a receipt for their purchase.
Yes. You got change coming on that one.
Like, I mean, it's like, oh,
It's bad, it's horrible.
Oh shit, money. Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, like, I'm sorry. I am very much against
Oh,
men
absolutely.
hitting
Absolutely.
women. Like, really, really, really... I would rather choke you out where I didn't strike you. If you were just nonstop punching me in the face and I kept trying to stop you and you just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it, at some point, you know, if you keep poking any animal, male or female, they're going to snap.
True story.
Right? So at some point, I got to do something. So if I'm going to do something, I'd rather just restrain you than punch you in the face.
Right.
But at some point, you also got to think, if you're going to come in and just punch people in the face, if you were to punch another woman in the face, are they just going to sit back? But because it's a man, you're already expecting that they're not going to do it. Well, why? Just, you know,
women's
if we're...
privilege.
It's, you know, everything's supposed to be equal outcome. Right? Equal outcome. So equal outcome is if you punch a woman in the face, she's probably going to punch you back. What?
Oh, shit. Really?
Oh, no, I already read that. Oh, yeah. We got more coming in.
Relax.
Sorry, but I'm just saying.
Or try to catch them off the bottom and the top. All right.
Let's put it this way. Here we go. Getting into that
Right.
whole mindset right there, right? So think about if you were to come up to me and start punching me in the face, kept punching me in the face, whatever, and then I punched you back and you went to sleep. I would have people all over me like, what the fuck?
Right, absolutely.
Like, that's, what the fuck are you doing?
That should be, and probably happens in most cases.
I would be the guy doing that shit too.
Yeah, if you seen a woman get her shit rocked, of course you're going to step in and not
I'd be like, dude,
again.
fucking what the fuck? But at the same time, think about this. We obviously can see that I'm not a very large person.
Right.
If I was to go up and punch The Rock in the fucking face, just Dwayne Johnson, right? He's walking, I just come up, hey bro, I like your shit. Boom, just rock him. And which probably won't do shit. And then he looks at me and punches me in the face and I go to sleep. How many people are going to come help me? How many people are going to care? Or how are they going to look at it and be like, well, at the same time, he was much larger than you. And you still did something stupid. Now, Monique,
We see two guys do it. Most of us will sit back and watch that shit and laugh.
Monique, I understand a little bit. So let me just put it this way. I understand what the side you're coming from.
No, just see what you're saying.
No. You don't. I have a little bit of background on this. You didn't. Alright, what you had was a piece of shit from the beginning, and I'm sorry to say it, but that's what it is. I mean, dude was a piece of shit. He's gonna beat women just because whatever, he had a bad day or some shit like that. And no, fuck that shit. No, that's different. But if, you know, we're getting into a slight argument and that's not a regular thing and I'm not hitting you or whatever, or some bitch at a bar or whatever gets drunk and starts getting pissed off and punches me in the face or whatever the fuck, whatever that is, well, now you're asking for it. You know, if you did that to another lady, she'd punch you in your shit. So you're just getting a receipt for that purchase.
Clink.
So, same thing, but what was the sleep thing? I don't understand that one.
Oh, choked out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
instead of hitting someone, choking them out.
I'm not trying to choke you out to, like, not leave any kind of marks, because a good choke out, you're probably going to get some marks. So, it's not that. I just don't want to hit you, but I want you to stop doing that. So, if you don't stop hitting me, I'm probably just going to restrain you that way. So, you stop, and as soon as you stop, I let go. That's it. Just stop hitting me. Right? That's it. That's all I'm saying with that.
Yeah.
All right.
But to the statistics.
So here's, and again, I'm just reading what was said. I haven't found the statistic. I'm still looking at it. Harvard study. So Harvard, right? You would think these
Eggheads, Ivy League.
Yeah. You would think they'd know fucking something, right?
A little bit.
Maybe. Harvard study says that 70% of abuse is women against men.
So women abusing men?
Yeah.
Right.
So here's the question. Why do we only hear about abuse against women? I understand it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Obviously, there's at minimum a 30% based on this. I mean, I would honestly think it would be higher than that.
I would think it would too, but
based off of what we see, because that's all that's talked about.
Right.
You know, it might actually be lower. We don't know because it's not talked about.
Right.
You know, guys don't go around and say shit.
No.
You know?
No, guy's not going to go to work and be like, man, my wife fucking beat my ass again last night. You know, guys aren't going to work covering fucking bruises up on their faces and shit. And if they do, this fucking happened at the gym or, whatever. But that 70%, we got to look at that too and go, what kind of abuse does that entail?
Yeah. Is it verbal?
Is it verbal,
How
is it?
If let's say even...
Because I got some years in cable.
Let's just say even 20%, of the 30 that they're saying. So 30 is men against women, right? Because they said 70% is women against men. So 30 is men against women. If even 20% of that is physical, that's still 2/3.
Yes.
Which would be still a lot in the males category,
right.
too. Like, if even 2/3 of the 70% that is physical.
Yeah.
Either way, that's still fucked up. Like, that's wrong.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I've been in enough people's houses to know if we're just talking verbal abuse, that shit's fucking rampant.
But I feel like that it could be, doesn't matter if it's
women
male,
towards men.
What
I've heard.
But now we're going to have to start including what is it going to be like with, because we're getting more numbers in now. Not like it's some new phenomenon, but...
Just people are more apt to report things.
Well, not only that, but think about this. Now we have a whole new variable, okay?
Okay.
The whole new variable is we're used to running these studies off of men versus women.
Right.
Right, because they're in the same household. Well, now we have a lot more men and women and women.
Oh, good point.
So now that whole theory can change because now we have two more variables, and that's really how you figure out.
And if you're classing
an
this
average, you have 3 variables, and you run that 3 variables. Now, the ratio might be different.
Oh, of course.
But you can still use that as data to kind of see if
domestic violence is domestic violence. So that how much of your percentage is going to say this was in a same-sex household?
And that's something that I feel like we should really figure out is if we're going to say that, it's a men versus women thing, is it if it's 2 men? What's the stats there?
Right.
To see why if me and you were married and we the vast majority of us, the abuse inside domestic abuse inside of males that are married's homes is fucking 10% versus regular and it's 30.
Right.
You're like, well, what the fuck's the difference there?
Right.
How does it work there? Or even when it's females, it's the same thing. Females.
Because you're looking at the number of households in total.
Yeah, you're like, wait a second.
That's a higher percentage, though.
So, for people that are married that are opposite sex, it's 30%. If you're same sex, it's 10%. Why?
Right, but that's also a lot more fucking people.
Yeah, it is.
If you count the actual fucking numbers,
Well, yeah, and you gotta average. I mean, you can't fucking count everybody, and it sucks. I get it. But I'm just saying, that's something else to throw into the whole thing.
Right.
Is it, what would happen if it's a male and female household? On general, it's 30%. On female and female, it's 20%. Oh, male on male, it's 10%. Well, then it's like
Women are more violent.
women can, because I wouldn't say because, but women can be. That would, now that I'm thinking about it, that could make sense, because a lot of times everything's based off emotion, and that's why men let that shit go, because we know that you're just reacting off of this emotion.
Right.
Even though you shouldn't hit me in the face and shit like that. You shouldn't talk to me that way. I get it, but you're based off of emotion, so I'm going to let it slide, because you can't help that.
But you think,
to some degree.
How many women out there are watching Snapped on a regular basis? And how many of those episodes are where the husband kills the wife?
That's true. I'm just...
Bitches be killing.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. You said Snapped and husband kills the wife.
How many on Snapped do you see where the husband kills the wife?
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh,
it's usually the woman killing the husband.
Yeah, exactly. So...
She poisoned him with Gatorade while he was sleeping arsenic.
I mean, they do it silently, though.
Yes.
And they smile in your face.
Oh, yeah.
Here's some water. Oh, great. It's funny. Oh, it's been in the sun. Oh, okay.
It tastes a little funky. It was in the trunk for a couple of days.
Oh, shit.
It's one of those.
That's how it works.
Sleepy time.
Next episode, Snapped. That's what it's going to be right there.
And they're all sitting there going, I got away with it.
Yeah. If it would have been for those fucking pesky kids.
Yeah. Those are the ones where you got to start looking at, wait, 2 of her last husbands died? I'm not going to be number 3.
All right. So, our battery's going down.
Ooh, wasting away.
Oh, yeah. So, we're going to move on a little bit. The main thing is if, let's say that stat is true, 70% of abuse is women against men. With a number that high in a study from place in a balanced standing, why are there more women's shelters and almost no men's shelters? If I want shelter right now from that, I have to go to the streets.
Yep. Or county jail.
Or jail. Like, why is that my options when women's options are better?
Right.
You know, like, there's more shit to help women. If I was to go homeless, which I have multiple times, if I was to try and do food stamps, they don't give it to me. But a woman, they will, and they'll put them in Section 8.
Men can get food stamps.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
It's
but
very
I know
hard.
A couple guys that have managed it, but when you got nothing better to fucking do and get high all day.
Yeah.
May as well have the government pay for it.
At that point, I was just having, I just came out of the military out of 2 years of combat and shit like that. I was having shit I was dealing with, trying to make sure that I was alright. So I was going to appointments and stuff like that. Well, I wasn't working. Nobody would hire me because I wasn't exactly fucking good.
Right.
So, it is what it is. It's just the thing is I asked for help, and I was a combat veteran. I fought for this country twice in combat and got a Bronze Star, and still they were like, "Well, too bad." It was like,
suck it up.
How? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. So I stayed homeless until I got up enough and scraped up enough, and then was able to fucking come down to Florida and just basically regrow. Got a little more help down here, and now I am where I am. So, yeah. But just putting it, Monique, I know you're putting in a lot of fucking. Goddamn. Let's try. We're gonna try. She's putting in a lot of effort. We're gonna try and see. I gotta move up to read this, so because it's not showing up on the overhead. I don't know why. All right. So, dude, you're. What? I don't know what that said. Because I've been choked out. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. If a dude choked you out just for choking you out and you weren't hitting him, or like wouldn't stop hitting him, or trying to run him over with a car or something like that, then that's fucked up and fuck that guy.
Right.
All right. I agree. God damn, this is hard.
And that's on the big screen.
Yeah, dude. Like
He's
I'm looking
blind.
at it, but the shit's so pixelated. Oh, okay. Wait, this is a little better. Without saying too much, all I'll say is the person that saved me from doing that ended up doing it himself. So that I get it. And he pretty much he might as well have been my brother. It wasn't blood, but might as well have been. So I get that shit, and that's fucking hard. 100%. But I mean, shit happens, and sometimes you just gotta keep pushing on. It's just I don't really have a choice. I have other people. I have his family that I gotta look out for. I got
responsibilities now.
Yeah, I mean, this we had already talked about because we all expected me to die, not him. So we had already talked about, all right, if I go, this is what's gonna happen, or it wasn't if I go, when I go, this is what's gonna happen. We already got this planned out. Everything's taken care of. Cool. Good. All right. So basically, when he went, I just reversed it, and that's it. And you've experienced him as well, even though you never met him.
Right.
Never met him, but you'd be surprised what some shit that's already physically gone from the earth can do when you open up your garage door.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's going to be it for us tonight. We appreciate those of you that watched. Thanks, Monique, for all the comments. I hope we at least played a decent balanced role. We weren't trying to, say that all these actions are what every man should do. No, if they just do it for no fucking reason,
Piece of shit's a piece
then
of shit.
you're a piece of shit.
Don't care what plumbing you got.
No, I really don't care. Like, that's just fucked up. But if you're attacking me, I mean, at some point, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, at some point you're going to be like, fuck this shit. So that's all we were saying there. We're going to see you guys. Yeah, the battery's dying, so we wanted to have a longer show, but next Monday.
We'll be back.
Oh, yeah, we're coming back next Monday. So don't forget, go ahead and give us that squeeze.
Honk,
Honk. Remember to go fuck yourself. I'm Sarge Mayhem.
Cable.
And we're going to be out of here. We appreciate you guys. We'll respond in the comments to anything that we missed. And again, go fuck yourself.
See ya.